But we got to talk about this, okay? I was actually searching for your videos on YouTube, and the top 10 Michael Vaughan videos. Two of them are Dale Stein's delivery to you, which is so one is just a replay of that, which is by Rob Linda, and the other one is the analysis of the ball of the century by Crick-Info, which put it at number 5. So I'm curious, like when you were facing that ball, did you feel like this is nothing I could have done with this?
Oh yeah, I mean, which one? His first Test wicket in Port Elizabeth.
Yeah, his first Test wicket. Yeah, that's the one.
I mean, he did me at Lords with a similar ball. You know, when someone hits the scene and delivers a ball like that, you kind of all stand up and oh, this lad could be pretty good. And he was so quick, skiddy. I found him very difficult to pick out the hand. He had like a whippy action. Yeah, and he was one of quite a few bowlers that I found really tricky in Test match cricket. But I would say that probably Dale Steyn, because of that release and that whippy action. And I got him, generally when they come onto the scene, these quick bowlers, they bowl quicker when they start, and then they realise that they can't do it every day in Test cricket. So they come smarter bowlers and become better for it and become more skillful. You look at Jimmy Anderson when he first came into Test cricket, he used to run in and try and bowl 90 miles an hour. He now bowls 80 miles an hour with all the skill in the world, and he's a miles better bowler now. Dale Steyn was the same. When he first came onto the scene, he just charged in and tried to bowl as quick as he could. And you got lots of opportunities to score, but he'd also have the ability to bowl the ball like you're probably watching on YouTube now, with my off stump being flown out the ground. But as he got older and better, I think he became more consistent, not quite as quick. He had that ability to bowl that pace whenever he wanted to, but it was at the right time when the game situation really needed it. But yeah, magnificent bowler. I think didn't he have a pop at the IPL recently? Didn't he say something?
Yeah. He said the Pakistan League and the Sri Lanka League, he prefers those leagues because the focus is more on cricket.
Yeah.
And then he decided not to play in IPL this year. Yeah, he decided not to play.
Yeah,
I don't think he will be coming back.
And also, I mean, the thing is, he's entitled to his opinion. I mean, maybe he had more fun. I mean, I don't see the big deal about it. But
the problem is when people share their opinions, we don't like it. And if they don't share opinions, we're like, oh, you guys are being so diplomatic.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, I have a trick question for you, Michael. Who do you think has a better Test bowling average? You or Tom Curran?
Right.
You said it's a trick question, so.
Yeah.
Well, because it's got to be me, surely.
Yeah.
It's got to be
surely.
you. Surely. So apparently, and I think, I don't know if this is actually correct, but your bowling average is 95.3. Is that correct?
It'll be somewhere. I mean,
sounds right.
Yeah. But I've got the big one in my pocket.
Yeah.
There you go.
In my pocket. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to show you something here. I'm going to take you to this wall here, and look. There's the ball.
Oh man, nice.
Look, and there it is. Signed by Sachin.
Did he also sign it by saying this will never happen again? Like it didn't add on.
Look at that. That's all right, isn't it?
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't keep too many things, but that ball, and I've got the stump as well somewhere, but I don't know where that is. But it's in this room. Yeah. So it's up on the wall. The ball. And when I bowled in that day, I mean, I couldn't believe it, as my celebrations showed. And at the end of the game, I had to nick the stump, and I nicked the ball, and I dressing room at Trent Bridge, which was on the top deck of the pavilion, and the Indian dressing room was just below, but you have to walk past it. And I got into the dressing room. I thought, oh, I could do with nipping down and getting Sachin to sign this. So I nipped in as Sorabh was giving his team talk. So I stopped. So I said, Sorabh, Sachin, can you just sign this ball and this stump, please? I said, we're having the team meeting. Like, cheers, guys. I'm off now.
It was just an excuse to spy on what Sorabh Ganguly was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, just to say, Tom Curran in 2 tests has a bowling average currently of 100, which I'm sure will improve. But yeah, you beat him there. I'm sure I'll get better. I'm happy to work on the 5th as well. So yeah, I got to ask you this: like when you retired, there's a statement of yours that it came in, and I'm just curious if this actually happened or no. where you decided to take retirement because you said that 2 weeks ago, my little lad Archie bowled a ball that hit a weed and knocked my off stump out of the ground. If a 3-year-old is bowling me out, it's time to move over. Did that actually happen?
Yeah, true. Absolute truth. The only in kind of thing that's wrong with that statement is it didn't hit a weed. it just kind of bowled me through the gate. It just zipped on a bit quicker. I mean, he was bowling from about six yards away.
Yeah.
But you know when a 3-year-old's genuinely, usually you're giving your kids wickets in the garden. You know, you're gifting them a little flick in the air, or you're missing one on purpose. On that occasion, I was actually trying to stay in. So yeah, it's time to go when that's the case.
Angad, go ahead. I know you have a question.